Welcome to Lower Body Tuesday. Good morning, Keely.
Good morning.
Right, let's get ourselves started by just a bit of jogging on the spot, or just anything really, just to get ourselves warmed up, increase our heart rate a bit, start getting the nutrients shuttled around, and start shuttling the waste around as well. Oh dear. Are you having computer problems?
That's correct.
Okay, some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Anything to get those big joints moving. Start getting that synovial fluid flowing. Nice big movements. Okay, back into jogging on the spot. We'll kick those out. Right. So this morning we're going to look specifically at our legs. So that's our quads, our hamstrings, and our glutes mainly. So we're going to start off with some lunges. So we'll do some reverse lunges. We haven't done some of those for a while. So find those two spots that you're going to use on the floor to make sure your distance is the same. Going to step backwards, drop your back knee. So your weight and your power goes on your front knee. Squeeze your front quad, then bring yourself back to standing. Then we're going to repeat exactly the same motion on the other leg. So again, step back, drop your back knee, all your weights on your front knee, squeeze that front quad, bring yourself back to standing. After that, we're going to go into some squats. So feet shoulder width apart, keeping your hands nice and high. We're going to push our backside backwards, keeping our chest high. So we're going all the way down into a seated position. Again, squeeze our quads to drive the floor away, and then stop by engaging our glutes and our hips. So if you look at that from the side, same again, pushing our backside backwards all the way down to that seating position, squeeze our quads, then squeeze our glutes to engage our hips to stop. Exactly the same set of motions as we go into step-ups. So it's all about that squeezing the quads and then stopping with your glutes. All the way up. Get that feeling of driving your foot through the step. It's real raw power that's being delivered by those great big muscles in your legs. After that, we're going to head down to the ground and onto our backs as we do some glute bridges. So keeping our heels fairly close to our backside, we're then going to squeeze our glutes to raise our hips into the air and slowly lowering back down. So again, that's a real big squeeze from the glutes. When you get to the top, just squeeze for an extra brief second before you bring it back down. Well, the final exercise of the set, we're going to roll onto our fronts. And we're going to concentrate on our hamstrings with some hamstring leg curls. So we're going to bring our heels to our bottoms, really squeeze our hamstrings as much as we can, and then slowly return back to the start position. I find as I'm doing this, I also squeeze my toes to try and get them to touch my knees, and then extend them out on the way back down. And I find that helps me concentrate on those hamstrings. Okay, any questions? Nope. Cool. Right, in which case, let's make a start with 10 reverse lunges. So get ourselves into position. I'll start by stepping back in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Now into squats. So again, pushing our backside backwards. Really feel that stretch and then that squeeze in your quads. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there into step ups. Same set of movements, squeeze with your quads, stop with your glutes. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. From there down to the ground. Let's go into our glute bridges. So heels to our bottoms. Really feel that squeeze in your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've now gone to our fronts. As we go into hamstring leg curls. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Whoa. Cheeky little child's pose there. You have a good day yesterday?
My mute and mute button doesn't want to work this morning.
Oh, the bane of a speaker's life.
Yes, it was nice because I actually was able to sit down in my little spot at the end of the garden in the sun and do some work there, read some of my stuff that I'm training in.
Oh, very cool. What's the new training?
It's at the moment it's heart-centered business, and it's just a different approach to reaching more clients, but in a good way. I like it.
Yeah, I know. His name's escaped me, which is really, really bad of me. But their business is the same. Oh, hell's bells. I hate it when I do that. Anyway, what I don't hate is doing set number 2. Right. So, straight back into reverse lunges. So, sticking with 10, again, completely putting our feeling into our quads. we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, from there back into our squats. Again, keep that feeling in your quads. Remember to stop with your glutes at the top, but really concentrate on that stretch the way down, that squeeze on the way up of your quads. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there into step ups. So again, really concentrate on that feeling in your quads, that real big deep squeeze, and that stretch as well as we're kind of pulling our legs up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. From there back to the ground. Let's go back to our glute bridges. As the name implies, concentrating on our glutes for this one. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, rolling over onto our fronts. We're going to go into our hamstring leg curls. Again, really concentrate on our hamstrings on this one. So really feel the squeeze. Try and squeeze them as much as you can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Oh. Have a cheeky little child's pose again. It's quite nice. Stretch the back out and shoulders. But Nettie does something similar, doesn't she, as well? She does faith-based business.
Yeah. I've well, a couple of years ago, I did a bit of work with Nettie, but yeah, it's just nice getting new, different sort of strategies and what actually finding what works for you, isn't it? So
That's right.
because everybody has their own way of wanting to do things, and it's always good to learn from others, isn't it? So
That's right. Don't measure it out. Yes, I couldn't go on Letty's because she's female only. So.
And she is also, even more so now than in the past, is really faith-based. So, I mean, I'm more spiritual than God-based, but spiritual.
But that's the beauty of it. You know, 8 billion people on the planet. You know, there's a mixture there. So it's finding your tribe. It's finding those people that will want to work with you and you want to work with. So if you are more spiritual than faith-based, then you find more spiritual people to work with.
Yes, well, and I think a lot of the people I surround myself with are very spiritual, actually. So heart-centered, spiritual. So, but I think it all comes under the same sort of roof anyway. It's just how you actually see it and define it, isn't it? So, it's same with many religions. You see so many similarities. It's just how you actually define it and what you want to follow, isn't it? So.
Yeah, especially when you strip away the dogma, then things start to actually become very, very similar, which is not surprising. I mean, we're all human beings at the end of the day, right? And we all had to explain things. However, there's no explanation required as we slip into set number 3. This time we're going to concentrate on the timing. So again, slow as we go down, feel that stretch across your quads, and then fast as we're kind of pulling ourselves back up, really feel that explosion. So we'll start these with 12 reps in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, and from there into some squats. Same again, slow on the way down. Feel that stretch across your quads, and then fast and explosive on the way up as you push the floor away. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there in step ups, all the constant speed. But do remember, you've still got that squeeze and that stretch going on your quads on each movement. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, from there heading down to the ground as we go for glute bridges. As before, slightly quicker on the way up, definitely slow on the way down, and feel that squeeze and then followed by that stretch in your glutes. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, rolling over onto our fronts. Go ahead for our hamstring leg curls. Again, slightly quicker as you kind of go for the squeeze, and slower as you're going for the stretch. So quicker as you're bringing your feet towards your bottoms, slower as you're stretching your legs out. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Have a break, grab a drink. Oh, the morning's going quickly. I got up this morning, came downstairs, went into the kitchen to get all the things sorted out that you usually have to get sorted out before starting. And I just saw this head going across the window, thinking, what is going on there? Because usually there's nobody around at the time I get up in the morning. And it's my son who decided he was going to get up and go sit outside. It's like, what's going on there?
That's the only thing though, is when the light is shining in the morning, you sort of wake up that much earlier than you would do normally. But the question is do you go to bed early to support that?
Oh, God, yeah. I've started doing that a few years ago now. So I try and, my aim is try and get, starting to wind down for bed by 9 at the latest and be in bed and asleep by 10. That's my aim every night. Usually ends up being about 10:30.
10 o'clock is not an issue. I've been going to bed at 10 o'clock every night for years, except when you're away and you're travelling, and that's when you tend to be up late. So
yeah, I do try and say no to some things as well when I'm away. Otherwise.
Yes, indeed, yeah. Although yesterday I was out in the garden, I thought, well, I'll just do this proposal. And I was sat there on the settee in the sun, and I don't often get the other chance to do it. And I was typing away, and suddenly just sort of went. And I never do that. And then about an hour and a half later, I woke up and my husband went, "You okay now?"
Yeah.
so I was like, yeah, tonight I'm not doing any more work. So.
Good plan, definitely. Just like doing set number 4. It's always a good plan. Right, bringing it all together. So good form, great connection and feeling, especially with the quads on this exercise. We do lunges. And then that great tempo, slow on the way down, feel that stretch, fast on the way up, feel the explosion. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, I can't count, 14, 15, 15. Okay. Into squats. So pushing our backside backwards. Again, good form, great connection with those quads still, and good tempo. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, into step ups. This time I'm just going to increase that speed just a little tiny bit. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, too many, 16. Okay, onto the ground. That was too much fun. Into our glute bridges. Same again, we are going to do 15 reps this time. Nice and fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Feel that squeeze, feel that stretch. All the way across your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, flipping over onto our fronts for last and final exercise of this morning's session. Back into hamstring leg curls. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab yourself a drink. And that is the end of another lower body session for this week. Angela, that's who I was thinking of with the heartfelt businesses. Knew the name would come back to when I wasn't thinking about it.
Yes, and I work with Angela actually.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Yeah,
Cool.
we do a lot of stuff together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
well.
she's also about helping others to get a voice. So
yeah, she's taken over doing the Speakers Index with brain's just not firing all cylinders this morning, let's put it that way.
Go and have your energy drink and your protein shake. Get out your energy drink.
Definitely, it'll be an omelette. Might actually sit outside and get some nice sun for a minute, I think. Have an absolutely super day ahead. You know, even if you snooze in the sun after doing a proposal, that's not a problem. Or you enjoy doing yourself some more studying about creating your own heartfelt business, or you just take time for yourself, just because that's nice to do as well.
I'm actually reading and editing my latest book.
Ooh, exciting times. You're going to have to let us know what it's about as you stick a note in the group, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Core Wednesday.
Yes,
until then,
indeed.
see you later.
Care.
Bye bye for now.